And you're going to hear it here on the Cars Christmas. That's what we do. I'm Pat. There's AJ.
It's 8:08. It's going to be cloudy today with highs near 36.
All right, so we talked about how Scott's here from Great Harvest Bread Company, not just here to drop off some delicious goodies. We love all that you do in the community as well, Scott. But tell us about your connection to the Children's Miracle Network.
Good morning, guys. About 3 years ago, almost to the month, my daughter Rebecca was complaining about having chest pains and a hard time breathing. We brought her over to a hospital there in Grand Blanc, and after a couple of days stay, they couldn't decide what was going on. We were rushed over to Hurley to find out that she was going septic. So,
That's scary.
After about almost a month in the hospital, about 2.5 weeks, and a major surgery, they were able to bring her back to a healthy, beautiful girl to where she is today. So it's just an amazing, I don't want to say experience, but the experience at Hurley was amazing.
A life experience.
Oh, it was unbelievable. From the staff to the doctors to the nurses. I mean, it was almost like we were at home. They treated us like family, and it was unbelievable the whole time we were there.
And did you ever, in your wildest dreams, when you became a parent, well, I mean, we all see the commercials, we drive past Hurley, you see the Children's Miracle Network balloon. Sure. Did you ever think in the back of your head that you were ever going to end up in this situation?
No, never. And the thing is ever since that experience, we've been tied in as a family with them. It's unbelievable that after 3 years, the connections we still have. And my daughters still love to go there and see the nurses and the whole staff. And they still remember her and remember my other daughter, Gabrielle. And they're just a unit and a family that just holds on to the people that are there and make sure that they're well taken care of.
We often talk about the relationship that the child life specialists form with not only the patient but their families.
Well, remember that our radiothon before we moved here to Michigan, one of their themes was kids coming back who had been in the NICU.
Yes.
And these kids are like 12, 13, 14 years, and they, the nurses still remember them.
All right, so Scott, you introduce, because you have twin daughters, and all I know is one has braces, one doesn't. So that's how I'm able to. But can you please, for my benefit, introduce?
I'm not going to give their last names out because they're not
in
school.
Not
right?
at all.
But I have my one daughter, Gabrielle, and they're both 15, be 16 in January. My other daughter, who was at Hurley, is Rebecca.
Okay. So, Rebecca, let's talk to you for a second. First off, thanks for coming out here. I know it's what everyone wants to do before you go to school is wake up extra early.
I get to miss school for this, so.
Oh,
good.
Then we'll keep you long. All right.
We'll write you a note.
So tell us about what was it like?
Well, I was really scared because I'd never really been in the hospital except for when I was born. So I didn't think it'd be happening to me. Like, I just thought it was gonna happen. I'd be there one night, I'd go home. But when I got really sick, I actually remember asking my mom if I was gonna die because I didn't know it was gonna happen. I couldn't breathe, and like the medicine they gave me just wasn't working. So it was really scary for me, but once I started getting better, it just felt like I had a voice. Somebody was listening to me, and it was really different from like the other hospital I was at because nobody really listened. They just treated me like I didn't know what I was talking about. So it was really important when I finally got out to give back to them because they really helped me like just have a voice and feel important.
And those are lifelong relationships that you established through the Children's Miracle Network.
Yes, like doing events like really are important to me. So like they can just know how important they were to me.
Who was your child life specialist? Do you remember?
Yeah, my nurse was Carrie.
Okay.
And then I had Dr. Sharman. He was my the main one. And then I had Ashley was my night nurse.
See, I always love asking this question because the names, they can always remember the names. And you ask your child about names of people that they've interacted with.
Dude, I can't remember anybody's name.
I don't know. That was like bus driver. I don't know. But to listen to those names because of obviously the effect that they had on your life. So how are you doing now?
Well, like I run cross country and I can run now again. So it's really, I'm good now. Nothing really affects me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk to your sister for a second here. That must have been tough for you.
Yeah, I think it was because like everyone tells you like they're gonna be okay and they try to like cover it up. And like at the other hospital, they didn't really focus on me ever, but at Hurley, I felt like they tried like explaining stuff to me. And I mean, it's kind of a twin instinct. Like I knew nothing was like normal.
Yeah.
But I guess I just started like figuring out that everything was going to be okay. So that was good.
Well, and they treated you like family because you are, but they, they explained it to you and, tried to make you feel better about it.
Yeah, and I felt like it wasn't just a connection with her, like they tried to make a connection with everyone, so.
And the whole family, because we often talk about that, how when something happens like this, the entire family's in it, whether you want to be in it or not. Brothers, sisters, everyone.
Well, we've said that even, like you said, your stay was 2.5 weeks or so. And, a lot of families will stay at the Ronald McDonald House, and that's part of CMN.
Yeah, so, they think about sisters, and especially being a twin. Like you said, you guys have that such a unique bond. I'm sure it was just as stressful for you as it was for her.
Yeah, and, I felt like I didn't know what was going on sometimes, but then, I'd get caught up to date, and, everything seemed a little more normal.
Well, you both seem like well-adjusted young ladies who I can only keep out of school for a couple seconds longer. But I want to thank you both for coming in. I'm glad that you're doing better. And go Bobcats, all right?
Yes.
All right, right on. There you go. Scott from Great Harvest, I want to thank you again for coming in. Thank you for sharing your story. This is why we're asking for your donations, all right? You never know when you are going to end up in need, when you will be at Hurley, when you will be with the Children's Miracle Network. You don't know, but when and if you do, they will be there for you. So can you give today? Stop by in person, Ashley Home Store. We're on Linden Road all the way till 6 p.m. Online, WCRZ.com.